Malfurion versus Malfurion.
I must protect the wild. Nature must be preserved.
Let's go look for ramp here. Walrus super good for me. It's actually nice to have a mulch in the long run, but not for now. Like with 2 nurtures, having a wall growth here is actually pretty ridiculous. If I can get that. How good is Zoth Priest right now? It's mediocre. I guess if I had to describe it in a word. StrifeCro's delay was at my locals. I played in the winner's final. Yogg literally did nothing but positive outcomes, yet Mind Fireball itself in the first spell. Yeah, that is Yogg. It is weaker than before because it can kill itself, but card's super random, so. How it's swapping 1 teacher for Barnes. Let's look at our minions. Most of our minions are going to be 1-1. Both Mark Keepers, Arcane Giants are 1-1. Vandal is okay. I guess it's interesting, I guess. Vandal with Barnes. Let's say it's a wash. Then you have Violet Teacher, but if you take a 1 Violet Teacher, 1 Azure Drake, Emperor. So we have 1 really good card, Malygos. The problem I see with Barnes in this deck is if you're playing it as a curve card, because every minion is like a curve minion in this deck, it's like a tempo deck. And if you're playing Barnes on 4, no matter what minion you get, you're probably gonna just be a 1-1. Like there's no minion you can get that's gonna be like, even if you do, I guess Emperor, but other than that, like say you get Azure Drake, a Violet Teacher, or Vandal, you're not gonna have mana to do anything, and then they're gonna die. It's really iffy. Like it's mostly go Death Rattles, which this deck doesn't have, and still most of the minions are still 1-1s. I wouldn't take Barnes over Violet Teacher, I think. Definitely can consider this ramp here. I like this ramp more. Gain 2 mana here. Make sure to click the right one. Let's think about Raven Idol over Azure Drake. Next turn we have 8 mana with the Drake. Maybe just make it easier for us. I don't think the 1 damage matters enough. I was gonna say like Wrath and stuff I can cast with next turn. He drew Sea Reaver too, didn't he?
Time waits for no one.
I'll go ahead and take the Naturalize here. He might be full on cards at some point. It's a good removal for some of the big stuff as well. As well as have 2 Moonblade portals. It's very hard to prioritize something like that. I could have played Arcane Giant with it. I'm thinking Arcane Giant gets better and better the later I play. I could play a 7 mana 8/8 here, or I could play a 5 mana 4/4 that draws me a card. It did maybe turn out worse for this, but I had a lot of draws where I can get something better like Living Roots or Wrath here. So I'm not sure. Might be better to just save Arcane Giant until it's closer to free and just play my other minions until then. How do you know yet, Sea Reaver? For some reason I still have proc or something. It was like a bug, maybe. How did you know Mulch created Sea River? I don't know, it showed up on my deck tracker for some reason. Maybe it's somehow bugged out. I think it's maybe a bug with Sea River in particular, huh? Hey, that's weird. Like, deck tracker actually shows cards that you don't see normally? That'd be so weird if that's true. I need to decide between Emperor here. I guess that's too greedy. Too greedy to play Mirekeeper here over Emperor. I was thinking about set Innervates from Malygos. I have a really nice combo. I can Malygos Innervate Swipe, but even right here, I can still do that play with Azure. Like I can still Malygos Innervate Swipe. Yeah, that's really weird. Maybe. I guess probably just a bug, right? Chat not using deck tracker. Oh, so the reason why I didn't play Outer Drake and play Nourish there is because he hasn't played any AoE spells yet. But it's also not just that. It's the fact that I have Innervate Drake and everything there. I think I can Nourish for good spells and then use Drake as a combo card for my spells, which didn't end up really working. I don't really have any spells still after the Nourish. It's pretty unlikely though. Oh well, we'll see. I think I can still get something here. It would be really important for me to remove this guy this turn, because that's spell power. I'm going to do a Swarm turn. I don't really want a Malygos Moonfire. We won't do that. I think we can get away with one Living Roots here. Even though it's a Malygos combo card. Well, let's see here. We can Living Roots Hero Power, cost 3 mana, then play... No, I think I would swipe. Technically, I can Innervate Marakeeper or Arcane Giant too. Then he has to play Yogg this turn. But he hasn't played that many spells. I think I'm gonna go for the pressure play here. So I don't technically need the Innervate with Malygos here. It's another reason why I use Swipe over Living Roots and stuff, right? Because it's very easy to combo Living Roots Moonfire with Malygos, but not that easy to combo Swipe. It's possible with the Innervate, but again, there's like Yogg potential, Mulch potential, so it's not like you stick Malygos is that good. A lot of times you want to save Malygos for Burst. Malygos Swipe's not really any more Burst than Malygos Living Roots, especially at the cost of you're not using, like, saving your weak turn, so... yeah, also the Hero Power with the other play. If, like... After Yogg, minions don't stick on board very well, but life totals matter a lot. So if you take extra damage after and then they play Yogg, you're like kind of lower, which is like the only thing that matters pre-Yogg sometimes is both people's life totals. I like this play a lot because he hasn't played that many spells, and I can just go for a big pressure turn. He kind of needs Yogg for a great turn this turn, and then it's still kind of risky because he hasn't played that many spells. Wow, I can actually clear with Mulch. If it doesn't have Mulch, I think it's dead. Alright, it's 10 damage from spell power, 13, 21. What about Ancient Wars? I kind of said it a little bit, but it's very weak against Hex, and Shaman's the main threat right now. Shaman's always had good matches for Druid. That's kind of true, even when Shaman's weak, because Druid's usually weak to Hex more than other classes. And also, Druid's usually weaker than Flame Tongue Totem than other classes. Try to play 6-0 Mally Druid with Curator. I haven't seen that list yet. What beast was he using? And what Murloc? I guess I can probably know Murloc, but how necessary is Fandral to Mally Druid? Pretty high impact card. Oh, he's using Jungle Moonkin? Oh, interesting. This is a hard decision because against Reno Lock, it's probably not good to play this compared to saving, but against Zoo, it's absolutely mandatory, kind of. I think it's fine. If it's Reno Lock, I don't even know it's bad, to be honest. It's 7 damage to Malygos. Likely if I play it turn 1 here, I can get around 7 damage. Because he's not killing these minions for a while if it's Reno. I mean, it is more bursty, but... I mean, it's not just, like... I feel like my deck has enough burst against Reno to easily play around Reno. Putting in Eater of Secrets instead of Barnes in mid-range Shaman... I don't hate it. There's Secret Hunter now too, but I just don't know. Personally, I never run into I run into Freeze Mage so little on ladder. Maybe it's a more returnment thing. I know Freeze Mage is good, but it's just people don't like to play it, or maybe the games take longer, so the people that are playing Zoo and mid-range Shaman are playing more games than you. Like, I've streamed all day and never run into Freeze Mage once. I absolutely need a cycle here. Let's see, this is 5, 6, 7. We just cycle anyways, even if it doesn't kill it. Next turn we have Drake, Innervate, Swipe. That's 5. Do I ever Fail Rage this down to 4-3, then 4-2 after a trade, and then I can swipe his next minion? What if he doesn't play another minion? That's the thing. Most of the time he's playing a 3-5.
Time waits for no one.
It's very weird. Okay, I think I do like it a little bit more. I think a lot of times he's playing a 3-5 here, but maybe not. I guess second Twilight Drake if he's not a Reno deck. I'm trying to think what would I do. It's not. I guess not the end of the world. Say he just misses his turn here, or like Hero Powers plus Dark Peddler. Actually, Dark Peddler I can swipe his face. That would be pretty okay. If he Hero Power passes or something. Is this working out good? This is actually still working out good. Like, I guess part of it is I have 7 mana, right? So he just doesn't do anything. I can just play Irish Drake and Hero Power, which is really good too. So I think that's a really good Feral Rage. I don't think there's very many things that would have been bad. Maybe a second Twilight Drake, but that's kind of unlikely because most of the time they're Reno. And then I guess you can make the argument that against Coin Twilight Drake and Twilight Drake, I'll never be in a good situation no matter how I play. But not using the Feral Rage still going to put me super far behind against that line. We're so all in here that, yeah, let's just go for it. We have 0 cards in our hand. He has 9 cards in his hand. It's all about tempo. We're not going to grind him out in the long run. I can go for the plan of Malygos, Innervate, but I have no Nourishes. Some amount of steam, very likely to just start dying. At this point, I'm just going to play towards this pressure, plus the hope it doesn't have Reno, or just go for a Yogg in 2 turns. It doesn't make sense for me to save like the Innervate for Malygos when it's likely that I either try to kill him like this, 9 damage on board, or just go for the Yogg. That's a good draw. Ooh. Double trade Arcane Giant, not that good because I haven't beta Siphons yet. I also like hitting in the face here. I don't think there's really a reason to trade. I have an extra hero power next turn, so I can hero power it down. I don't think abusive is really a thing. If he's playing Mountain Giant, there's higher chance he's not playing Reno, I guess? I don't know. I think actually probably still Reno, huh? But maybe some chance that he's not playing Reno here. I'm pretty sure no. He has to be a Reno deck. Because he's running Azure Drake. Oh, I know this list. This is the Dragon Reno deck, I think. It would actually make more sense that it's Reno with Mountain Giant and Dragons. Because if he's running a pure Dragon Lock with no Reno, he would not be running Mountain Giant, I think. Because you would just use 2 Twilight Guardians, 2 Twilight Drakes, and stuff like that. Since Rag is very uncontrollable, I like this, because it's hard for him to slow play around Yogg this turn. He can't, like, plan around any certain solution with Ragnar's here. Plus, it's not that good to Yogg 1 minion, that's a big minion, not even that likely it removes it. I think it's about as likely... I guess, if anything, the Yogg nerf made Yogg against 1 big minion, like, very bad, right? Because Yogg is as likely to kill itself as the other minion first. In fact, it's more likely to kill itself first, I believe. Because there's 2 minions. Yogg has less life than Ragnaros. If Yogg dies, it stops working. There's cards like Siphon and Assassinate that only target his minions. But as far as like random nuke spells, like Yogg on a big board didn't get nerfed that much, I feel. But Flynn Boyo, thanks for the sub. Welcome to the StrifeCro. Here's a Crowfist. Alright, I'm gonna go greedy. I think it's better. Wait for one more turn. Play some more spells here.
For the wilds.
The Fandral nourished lots of spells I can cast. I should have a Malygos top deck for lethal if he doesn't Reno. Plays Reno after Yogg and see what happens, but I think it's still better to widen up his board before my Yogg, less likely to kill itself with more of his minions.
I have no time for games.
My shield for Argus.
2, 4. Okay, so I don't have lethal here. Let's cast one spell. Pre-Yogg. Have some burst. Makes it so much harder to steal my Yogg with 2 living roots here. Oh, no, it's the... Oh, no. Okay. Ooh, let's see here. He has 8 damage. I guess I can't really burn my cars here, right? Doesn't really even change that much if I double Moonfire the 2-2.